original one isn't quite working. So Fenton, the original captain of Order of the Rose, for those of you who don't know, had the idea of how do we address this, and he designed the Fenton flank or the Cavalry Flank. What this is we still have a flanker, okay? Light is still our flank, but somewhere near the end of the flank, right here in positions 2, maybe all the way to 5, is a dead set cavalryman, okay? We're gonna have Jacob. We're gonna have Jacob be the cavalry.
Dang it!
Okay? For right now. Jacob's objective is we've got a strong fighter who can anchor the flank here. We don't want to give up flight. We got Jacob here who's gonna know when he calls the flank, his job is to murder Veron. How he's gonna do that was when I say Jacob, flank left, he's gonna step out of the line, rush here, not too far, not too far. He's gonna rush around here.
Everyone's got to see.
And force Veron into a 2-on-1 situation. Blight and Jacob, now 2-on-1 Veron, and hopefully with speed, determination, one of them is gonna take him out. If Jacob is still alive, he's gonna go straight into Blaze.
Ow!
If Jacob dies, Blight is gonna go straight into Blaze.
Would you stop that?
The maneuver works if the flank dies. That's the ultimate goal. Veron over here has to die. Okay, the flank has to go so they can have the opportunity to continue and take that momentum in. Right? Okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Same rules. We're gonna call flank left, flank right, whatever. And we're gonna do the cavalry flank. So your commander is gonna designate somebody near the flank as the cavalry person. Swords up when you're ready. No, we're attacking, you're defending. We're the defenders. Yeah, we're the defenders. Address the line. When we say address the line, you want to have shoulder to shoulder with your friends. Look to the left and to the right. Make sure you're in a line. All right, swords up.
At least 3 weeks. So would I just... I'm
Leon,
sure they'll
advance the contact. Advance the contact.
just join in wherever.
Hey, stay together. We're in a W. We're in a W.
Primarily what
Advance the contact.
is whoever needs
Advance the contact. That means come on up. Come on up. We're playing with the sword. All right, white. Flank left. Flank left.
figure it out from there. But if they can't, that's the point. So if you're not going to be back closer,
Line up on me! Just line up on me! Line up, line up! Okay, advance the contact! Advance the contact! Alright, white, flank left, flank right, flank right! Alright, down! Alright, press! Dead! Walker! Alright, reset! Oh, you reset! Reset!
Okay, you're all right. I appreciate that you one of those
reset! Okay, ready?
I'm trying to
reset! Contact!
Alright.
Readjust. Hey, you're in the middle there.
Contact! Please! Flank left! Flank left!
How's it going?
Same thing with messaging because everyone is
How's it going?
We like you.
Press the line! Press!
I want you over here.
It only got into it like what? 5 years ago? Yeah, she started it.
Hey, hold! Reset the lines! Come back!
You see why I'm struggling with this? I'm so used to having two. Like, I did it again! Sword! I would have got your arm! This is really cool.
Good job.
And so even if it's like I didn't plan a lesson with anybody, I didn't know what I needed to take,
Okay.
what I did take, etc.
Purple line.
More than likely, some other
You alive?
I've already asked someone for a lesson, and you are 1,000% free to join in on that lesson and learn as well.
Good question.
Even if you're like, I don't think it's something this week.
There was a
Like,
chance
hey,
for me to like.
I don't have that lesson.
Okay.
That person's teaching. I'm gonna go
That's
join
what I'm
in.
checking to make sure.
So you got your introduction, your basics of dueling,
That's what I figured. It's like.
and
Look to your left. Look to your right.
I don't remember all the time.
Hey, swords up when you're ready. Swords up.
Basic off.
Just line on me!
I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna go rage.
I've changed it so much on me that
The line.
There's a whole paper that you'll get that you
I'm
can
also
help.
not an officer, so I don't care.
Okay, just line up. Working together.
Work late. Call out the people that are in front of you if they're good. Watch Rhiannon call them.
Sparrow, I got.
I believe there's a copy of this on the website.
Watch for it.
White right. Go. Barrett's coming on your left, Alcana. Just. Move them in. Roll them. Roll them. Or. Just line. Just line. Just line.
Reset. Just on me. Good. Dress back up on shake. Dress back up on shake. Come on forward.
Step back on the. Okay.
Purple ace.
Purple ace.
We're just waiting for them. They're attacking. We're defending.
That's contact. That's contact.
Don't back up!
Take place. Take place. Get your plane in there. Take
You'll have a
contact.
which goes really so rapid. And generally what happens there is just kind of go over.
Flank left, go! Flank left, go team! Start pushing! Push on them right now! You're so flying! Good! See you! Keep them going! Keep them going!
And there's a thing or two that's like, you could probably
Ren, watch. Hey, stay together. Get your sword in there. Good.
and then, but if
1, 2, 3.
Oh no, so because I played with the SC before Arizona, I started doing fencing with the SC.
Want to lose another hand?
They had
Want to lose another hand?
a
Hey, just the line! Look at your opponent! Keep them busy! Hold that line! Hey! Adjust the line! Hold back!
Oh,
No, hold back and adjust the line!
address the line. Address the line.
Push in! Push it out! Address the line! Look at where your gaps are! If you have a gap, fill it!
Skip on your left.
Nowadays, she's a little
Contact!
It is what it is, but so a lot of things that I
Fill the gap!
in my fighting
Flank right! Move it! Flank right! Step in! Step in!
the vast majority of people
Okay, that's enough.
started in stage
Climb back up.
the entire time.
Very good. I'm on my left hand.
And
Very
especially
nice.
in SCA, there's a lot of
You guys are doing awesome.
following the school. It's more like an
Left arm.
We don't know who is going to be the one moving, okay? So it's a little bit more scary. Why help?
Just move faster.
Move faster.
It's harder to reach.
Okay. In the center of the line, how did it feel different?
It came out of nowhere when it hit.
Yeah, when the zip came, I had no idea it was coming.
Okay, any other comments?
There.
Okay, Shay, what are your thoughts on the cavalry flank first?
It's more effective, but your line still has to know what the crap they're doing. So like you can't, even if your flank dies, you still have to spread out and push into whatever they're trying to do to kill you. So that extension principle still applies. If the flank doesn't move fast enough, you're back to that original bendy nonsense. So if you're a cavalry unit, you have to go and kill, and it doesn't matter if you die, but if you're on that end and that cavalry unit dies, that flank now has to finish what they started. So you got to push it, and it has to be just as fast. It's not so much about a nice gradual bend as it is a crack, and you're breaking it down. It's almost like collapsing an L. Just whoop, and then go down the line for the zip.
I was going to say, Brian and Nove did that really well. Yeah. Like before Veron even attacked me,
yeah, he
was already dealing with two people on the flank. They were pushing in. I could not help my flank.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that assertiveness from these two was awesome.
It does take a lot of assertiveness.
Yeah, I wanted to take a real quick hand poll. Just okay, you're gonna have 3 options. Like better, not better, or I have no clue. And actually, if you really have no clue, I really want you to vote on this. Okay. Between the original and the Fenton, we're gonna call it the original and the Fenton. Who thought that the original is better? Please raise your hand if you actually are like, no, I really like that one. The Fenton's better. Okay, good.
Original. Okay.
The original. Okay, please raise your hand if you like the Fenton better. If you think the Fenton's better. Please raise your hand if you have no clue and you're not sure. But thank you for being honest about it. I really am serious about this. Okay.
I like that.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I just wanted to get a little bit of an idea. You're good. Okay.
I can say why.
Oh yes, please. Yeah.
The original, I was actually on the flank. The Fenton, I was in the middle, so I had no clue what was going on the sides.
Okay, good call. Good call.
Couldn't really tell the difference that way.
Yeah, similar. In the original one, I was part of the flank because I'd had that lesson. This time I was still near the end, but
it's a totally different monster. It's a totally different monster. That's why I'm mixing up my people.
Okay, last comment from Yip, and then water.
I can say why I like the Fenton better.
Okay.
Because even from like the slight middle-ish part of the line I was in, I noticed that the line got like less spread out than if we do the original flanking. So I was able to still keep on addressing who's ever in front of me. And I was also able to like feel the intensity from that, from like what they're like. I could hear what was happening over there, and I could also see when they started to like this line started to break down. Right, there's gaps I could possibly take advantage of.
Yeah.
Which is I feel like happens a bit more. It happens quicker and it happens more frequently from the Fenton than from the original flanking maneuver.
And one thing that I did a little bit that I've never done before that I actually thought actually has maybe merit, something to be thinking about. I would actually come up and then just pull my person beforehand. I'd be like, okay, you step out, you two, fill the gap. And then I would then send them to go do the maneuver right after that. And right as they hit them, that's what I would call the flanking maneuver. Being able to control that right beforehand, it actually helped the line keep its integrity a little bit. So that's something I just was like, I think that was
Less W.
yes.
That was the last comment though. Let's go get water.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, if you're going to do Kane's method, make sure you call out the right name.
No, the Fenton method?
Yeah.
The Fenton method?
Kane's decision to tell us beforehand and then say, flank.
Sorry. Yeah, I messed up. I meant right. I didn't. I said blight. Yeah.
So you said.
I said the wrong.
Flank left, and I'm like.
Yeah, I said the wrong direction.
Blaze are similar enough to cause mental twisting up.
Okay.
You're right.
Let's go water.
Okay.